All right. I guess it's recording here. Yes. All right. Well, good evening, everybody. I'm Mindy Jones calling in tonight from the home of Super Bowl 53, Atlanta, Georgia. A week from Sunday, everyone's going to be coming into Atlanta watching let's see, we got the New England Patriots and the LA Rams. Tonight we're here together tonight to talk about nutrition made simple and life made rich. And my name is Mindy Jones, and I'm going to just kind of start by sharing my story. I was actually introduced to Reliv about 28 years ago, and at the time I owned a ladies' clothing store and was working 60 hours a week. I was tired, run down, stressed out, and broke. And I had been on a search for about a year looking for a way to come home and be a full-time mom to my 4-year-old daughter. And Reliv came into my life through a friend, and she invited me out to a presentation where I got a chance to meet people and hear stories and get some of my questions answered. And that night I heard some amazing stories about what the products were doing for people. But what really caught my attention was the business. I got started on the products, really didn't think I needed them. I wasn't very healthy. But 10 days after being on the products, I called my friend. I said, "What's in this stuff? I feel fantastic." I started waking up in the morning before my alarm clock. I added 3 hours to my day at the end of every day. My cravings for chocolate went away, and I ended up losing 10 pounds without trying in my first 30 days. Within 3 months, I was no longer anemic, and my doctor took me off my iron supplements, and my blood's been perfect ever since. I quit having fever blisters, quit having leg cramps, the condition of my skin started improving, my hair and my nails started growing like crazy, and I thought, this is the way I'm supposed to be feeling. So I went back to my friend, and I said, I want to do this as a business. Can you help me? I jumped in at the top profit level, and just doing this part-time within my very first year, I was earning a 6-figure year income because of what these products and what this business opportunity was affording people. I ended up selling my dress shop, which was the happiest day of my life, so I could come home and be that full-time mom to my 4-year-old daughter. And for the next many years, I got to be the room mom and the team mom and go on all the field trips. And as a single mom, that was huge. I didn't miss a thing in her life. And today my business is growing right from my kitchen table all around the world. It's now in 14 countries. I've made over $5 million with this company, and I absolutely love what I do. I love to travel, and I've been on 111 all expense paid trips. I literally am learning my geography through Reliv. And it's been a blessing I could have never imagined. And the icing on the cake is that this is willable. Once you build this, you have something that will pay you for the rest of your life. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of the video there, and we'll get into the slides. So maybe you're asking yourself how you can enjoy more time with your family and friends. That's what I was looking for. Or maybe you're looking for a better work-life balance. Or maybe you have some health challenges and you're looking for optimal health. Or maybe you know somebody that's looking for optimal health. Maybe you've always thought about running your own business or helping others achieve financial freedom. You can get started now without breaking the bank. So I guess the big question is, are you where you want to be? And if not, are you ready to do something about it? Reliv has your solution. We're in a booming wellness market that's set to exceed $1 trillion this year. The last $1 trillion industry was computers, and it did pretty well. So we are in the right market. We have affordable international business based on high demand consumable products. I actually have people on the products today that I put on the products 28 years ago when I got started. And the neat thing is you can do this business part-time or full-time around whatever you have going on in your life. Reliv, a better vision. This is Ryan Montgomery, who's our CEO. And he says that you can live a better life. You can have optimal health. You can have financial freedom. And you can have a dream lifestyle. And I love what he says. Reliv makes nutrition simple. That's what we do. And Reliv makes life rich. That's why we do it. Reliv is a solid business with solid business associations. We've been in business actually 30 years this past October. We're a member of the Direct Selling Association, which is watchdog of our industry. We're a member of the Council for Responsible Nutrition, which oversees all nutritional companies. We are listed on the Better Business Bureau. We have the highest ranking. Bob Montgomery, our chairman of the board, was named Entrepreneur of the Year by Ernst & Young. I mean, we've got just a lot of accolades. And one of the things I love about Reliv, one of the many, many things, is Reliv helps others through the Calogers Foundation. And Dr. Theodore Kalogris was the creator of our original classic product, and we named the Kalogris Foundation in his honor. And we actually feed over 30,000 kids every single day. We feed them nutrition, we give them hot meals throughout the week, we feed them, clothe them, educate them, and we're now currently in 9 different countries. And this is all supported by distributors. Reliv has the science. We have 10 product patents. That is unheard of in the nutrition industry. Most companies don't have 1 product patent. We've got 10, which means that it's proven to work and it's unique. We have clinically proven formulas, and we are pioneers in the field of nutritional epigenetics. And this is Dr. Carl Hastings. He is our chief food scientist, and he was ranked in the top 10 by ExecuRank out of 5,000 companies, which is a real feather in our cap because he is all ours. What's driving the demand for Reliv is the need to supplement. You know, everybody agrees that the body needs advanced nutrition every single day. It's important for prevention, overall wellness, and weight control. And according to the Center for Disease Control, they say that 75% of us fall short of minimal nutritional requirements. No matter how hard we try to eat, it's just the nutrients aren't in the foods that we're eating. The foods that we're eating today are not the same kind of foods that our parents and our grandparents were eating, because our foods are grown in the same soil and the soil is depleted. So Reliv is a great way to fill in the gaps. What makes Reliv different? Well, there's a whole lot of things. I think the number one thing that I like to say is that it works. Everybody that takes Reliv consistently and faithfully gets results. It's bioavailable, which means that when you mix this powder, it goes into a liquid form and it absorbs in your system within 10 minutes. So it doesn't have to break down capsules and tablets and pills. It's synergistic, which means it's balanced. It's got the right amount of selenium or the right amount of chromium, so it all absorbs properly. Our products are based on the optimal nutrition, not the recommended daily allowance, which was established back in the 1950s, when people were looking for things like scurvy and rickets. Optimal nutrition is got a lot more nutrition in it, and it's helped fight off things like cancer, heart disease, diabetes. And all of our ingredients are guaranteed. We test the ingredients when they come into the manufacturing facility. We send the final product out to an independent source and have them test it and make sure that what's on the can is actually in the can. And one of the things I'm really proud of is that we have a company-owned manufacturing facility and company-owned research and development. So we have complete control of all of that. This is our core nutrition where everybody starts. On the left, you'll see the Now, which comes in a whey-based formula and a soy-based formula. And on the right is the Classic, which is our original product, the soy-based product. And then the Now at the bottom on the right is for kids. Comes in chocolate and vanilla. These are complete daily and balanced nutrition for optimal health. I like to say it's like going to a health food store, putting a health food store ingredients in a can. And it tastes great. It's real simple to use, and anybody can take it. It doesn't interfere with any kind of drugs or medication or health issue. And then we have targeted solutions that are customized for your health goals. They target specific things like digestive health, weight loss, blood sugar issues, really from joint pain, and a whole lot more. And these are supplements to your daily core nutrition. And you can ask the distributor that introduced you to this, or you can visit reliv.com to see all of the targeted solutions that are available. And then there's fitness and weight loss. Everyone wants this, that's for sure. Most everybody I know wants to lose at least 5 or 10 pounds. And Fit3 is a fun fitness and weight loss program that's made up of nutrition, workouts, and nutritional guidelines. We know without a doubt that you need all 3 of these things in order to have an effective weight loss program. You can go work out all you want, but if you don't have the nutrition that you need and you're not eating a healthy diet, it's not going to do any good. And these Reliv nutritional products, they fuel fitness and promote healthy weight. We also provide nutritional coaching. We have workout videos that you can do from the comfort of your home, no matter if you're just getting started or if you're an Olympic athlete. We give you recipes for delicious shakes, and there's a social community that helps you reach your goals. So accountability is a big thing in this program, and you have an accountability partner you can work with. Reliv products produce results, and here's a picture of our product line. It's very simple. I think that we could build a business on any one of these individual products. And then we also have a new product, the 24K, that just came out this week. That you see the bottle there, but it's now in a powder formula that tastes absolutely amazing. But I could just go and just talk about each one of these products. But rather than me doing that, I'm going to go around the country and let you hear some incredible stories of how Reliv has changed people's lives. And I'm going to start right here in Georgia with Dane Hanger. Dane, would you *6 your phone, unmute your line, and come on and share how Reliv has changed your life? Dane, are you there? Did you push *6? Okay, let's go up to Katie. Oh, there you are. I got you, Dane. Yeah, go ahead.
Great. Okay, my name is Dane Hanger. I'm from Canton, Georgia. It's cold down here in Georgia, unbelievably. But I was introduced to Reliv about 5 months ago. I was having major joint discomfort in my hands and my feet, and I also had high cholesterol levels. So I started taking the product, and after 4 weeks, I initially noticed my joint discomfort had been very subsided, a lot more energy, and without trying, I lost 13 pounds. Fast forward to October, I went in for my 6-month blood panel checkup, and my cholesterol and triglycerides had decreased into a super level at decreased 50 to 60 points. I had even more energy and had the lowest blood pressure levels I've had in 30 years. By the end of August, in a part-time business, I came in at the top profit level. The first month, I sold 12 retail customers. In the first 6 weeks, I sold all of my initial order that I ordered, and had $1,500 in profit. So that just continued to make me even more convinced that this was the right product. I continue to make a product every month. The good news is I'm on board for the Hawaii blowout, and we're going to have this fall. And I'm really, really excited about my future retirement with a healthy, Reliv body.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Dan. I love hearing your story. I love it when brand new people get on the phone, and we know that this product is going to change your life, and I just love to see. I'd love to see you every week at our meetings here locally and see how your life is changing. So thank you for sharing. And next we're going to go up to Michigan, and as cold as it is in Georgia, I bet it's colder up there, right, Katie Moore?
Absolutely. It is very, very chilly here.
Tell us how Reliv has changed your life, Katie.
I would be happy to. Thank you so much, Mindy. And it's an honor to share with each of you this evening on this call and this webinar. Reliv came into our life in 2014. And actually 2 years prior to that, my mother had introduced me to the company. And that's really important and critical in our story because I was not interested. But for 2 years, she shared consistently because she knew that she had something and she didn't want to let it go. And so my husband saw great results initially with lower back pain. And we're young, we're in our 30s, so we were living in DC at the time. And I'm an interior designer. My husband's a contractor. So we were just having a ball. But something changed in 2014, and it's when I became a mother. We have 3 boys now. And at that time, I had a stressful job. And I had a difficult pregnancy, and I gained a lot of weight. And I wasn't as healthy as I thought I was. So I took a look at the products, and I got started. And I saw good energy. I started sleeping good, even though with a newborn, you're up all night. Those incremental hours, I was sleeping soundly. I got great results with my menstrual cycle when it came back. I went on to use the products for prenatal and postnatal for baby 2 and 3. We have 3 boys now. Jaden's 4, Camden is 2.5, and Ethan is 5 months. I had phenomenal pregnancies. I had a quick recovery, bounced back. I even lost 20 pounds in addition to all my baby weight with the Fit3 program. Both of our older kids use the kids' nutrition, and they are super healthy. They love making their shakes. We make it a family ordeal. Recently, we jumped in at the top profit level. I'm now a stay-at-home mom. I was able to retire from corporate America, and I love it. I'm helping moms all over the United States and hopefully in the world. That's my dream and my passion. And our highest month so far has been $500. And really that's just, helping other moms. And I absolutely love what I do, and I wouldn't change it for the world.
Oh, well, that is awesome. Well, I figured out the math here, Katie. You have 3 boys within a 5-year period of time. So, how nice it is for you to be able to work out of your home and be with your boys and earn an income. That's awesome. And the neat thing is, if you can get your income to $500 a month, there's nothing that's going to stop it from going to 1,000 and 2,000 and so on and so forth. So, thank you so much for being on tonight and sharing.
Of course, thank you.
And next, we're going to go out to Missouri, the Show Me State, and let you hear from one of our top distributors in the company, somebody who's a bronze ambassador, and that's a good friend of mine, Rosemary Bell. Rosemary, would you come on and share your story?
Sure. Well, thanks for having me on. My name is Rosemary Bell, and I'm originally from St. Louis, Missouri, but now I live about 4 hours south of St. Louis on a lake, and absolutely loving my life, and Reliv has allowed me to do that. When I was introduced to Reliv 15 years ago, I was a little skeptical about it, but it was my best friend from high school that shared it with me, and I trusted her. She shared some amazing stories, and I decided to come in at the highest profit level. I had lost my job as a business analyst a year and a half before I saw Reliv, and I desperately needed to make $1,000 my first month. And so I was very interested not only in the business side, but the products too. I had a lot of health issues going on at the time. But long story short about that is I was able to get off of all 4 of my medications for blood pressure, thyroid, hormone replacement, never had to take anything to sleep at night anymore. But the real amazing thing was I had macular degeneration for over 9 years, and I was about to lose my driver's license. And when I got on these products, in 3 months, my eyes improved. And then a year later, when I went back for my annual visit, my doctor couldn't find a trace of it. My eyes have improved 10 times out of 15 years and stayed the same the other 5. So I'm very, very pleased with that. And my first month that I shared this, I wanted to know, could I make $1,000 because I needed that much to make a house payment that month. And we drew out a plan of action, went to work. I had an incredible support team. And I shared it with about 18 people and sold my master affiliate order within 30 days. And came in number 9 in the nation that month, and my income was $4,000. And I can tell you that definitely took care of the depression that was going on at the time. It has never come back. I continued to work my business. I treated it like a real business and, like my full-time job. And on my 2-year anniversary date, I reached the level of presidential ambassador, and my income that month went up to $12,000. I've been on 49 all-expense-paid trips. I hope to make the Hawaii trip my 50th trip. I know for sure that it will be. And I'm very excited about that. And it's really exciting to know that I can take my friends along with me because I'm helping them earn that trip too, and then be with the friends that have helped me get there by sharing their stories with me too. So thanks for having me, Mindy.
Oh, what a great story. From bankruptcy to making $12,000 a month and traveling the world and helping people. And I know this is something that you're so passionate about, Rosemary, and I just so appreciate you being on tonight. And next I'd like to go to my other half, somebody I met in Reliv. There's a lot of benefits to building a Reliv business. And I met my fiance at a Reliv conference. And Shawn Bergeron is a presidential gold ambassador right here from Atlanta, Georgia, actually via Chicago. And he's got an amazing story. So Shawn, would you come on and share?
I'd be happy to, man. And thank you for asking me. It's something I enjoy doing. One of the many things about Reliv I love the most is telling my story. It's been a great one. But I got started with Reliv about 10 years out of college. I found myself at 30 years old. I was in $25,000 worth of credit card debt. I was in a career that was paying me about half of what I thought I should be making, and I was frustrated. I began looking for a business, searched up and down, looked at a lot of companies. They all required the one thing I couldn't give it, and that was a large amount of capital to invest. So I felt stuck where I was in the accounting profession at that point. And then I ran into my cousin at a golf outing. He started telling me about Reliv. I went to a meeting they were doing there in Chicago, and by the time that meeting was over, I decided not only was I going to take these products, but I was going to do this business too. I felt it was crazy not to, based on what I heard. And I jumped in that night. I had no sales background. I knew nothing about nutrition. Found out I didn't have to, so I still don't. But you know what? There was people willing to help me. I took the free help, free training. And first 30 days, just applying what they told me to do. And first 30 days, I sold $11,000 worth of product, profited $1,500 part-time, and I was off and running. In addition to that, myself, my family got great results with the products. 3 weeks on the products, I started waking up the alarm clock first time in my adult life. I wasn't tired at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I lost 15 pounds the first month on the products without trying to lose weight. My brother-in-law got tremendous results with allergies, asthma. My nephew got results with ADHD. My mom got life-changing results with rheumatoid arthritis. And that just validated what I had already believed about what these products were possible and what they were capable of doing. And I got a little more serious about it. In the first 90 days doing Reliv part-time, I made $7,000 a profit. Decided at that point to make Reliv my career. I walked in, I quit my accounting job, came home, started doing Reliv full-time, never looked back. Within 2 years, I was making $6,000 a month. By the end of the third year, it was over $10,000 a month in profit. Then between year 3 and 6, my business spread from my kitchen table to 40 states, 5 foreign countries, none of it done by me personally. By the end of the 6th year, it was over $20,000 a month. At 58, I have the most blessed and inexplainable lifestyle because of Reliv. I'll be forever grateful. One, that I actually showed up at that meeting, and 2, that I had the courage to do something about it when I found it.
Great job. Thank you so much. I never get tired of hearing your story, Shawn. And you know what? We've got, our products are the Rolls Royce of the industry. We've got cutting edge, state-of-the-art products, but we have an incredible business opportunity. But before we go on to talk about that, I want to make sure you understand that we don't make medical claims to cure or heal anything, but your body is a miracle. And when you put this Reliv in your body's able to work the way that it intended for it to. And obviously, when there's a product like this, it's changing people's lives. There's a tremendous business opportunity because you start thinking of people that you know that need to hear about this, or people that are struggling financially, or people that are looking for a career change. And so we're going to go ahead and talk a little bit about the business opportunity. The Reliv opportunity has low startup costs compared to expensive franchises. It actually costs $40. That's the only non-recoupable cost that you have to get started in the Reliv business. I love it because there's no risk. It comes with a 100% buyback for an entire year. So a year from the day that you sponsor into the business, if you decide you don't have time to do Reliv or whatever, the company will buy anything back that you haven't opened. You work when you want, you work where you want, you work with who you want. I have distributors that actually started their business here in Atlanta that decided they wanted to move to California, and now they're building their business out in California. You have no boss, you have no employees, no overhead, and you're part of a success support team. There's 5 ways to earn income with Reliv. There's retail profit, wholesale profit, overrides, cash bonuses and trips, and the ambassador program. And we're going to touch on each one of these individually. The first way is to earn income is retail profit. This is kind of like going to a store. The store owner is making that retail profit. But in this situation, you're the one that's making the profit, which is anywhere from 10 to 40%. Everybody is a potential customer. You heard from Katie, who's got her 3 boys on the product. I've got my 2 grandchildren on the product. My daughter's been on Reliv since she was 4, and she's 32 now. I've got my 89-year-old, soon to be 90-year-old mother on the product. So we've got 4 generations on the Reliv products. But you go out and you share this with friends, neighbors, relatives. For every $100 that you sell, you can make up to $40. And every day is payday in Reliv. The second way to earn income is wholesale profit. And the wholesale profit is the difference of your profit level and your distributor's profit level, which is anywhere from 5 to 30%. So even though the percentages are a little bit less, distributors are buying cases of product, not just individual cans. And so what determines your profit level is how much product is moved through your organization. And you can see the little stair step here. The 2 most popular places to get started is the master affiliate. That's what I did. You purchased $5,000 worth of product. That first order is actually placed at a 35% discount. So out of pocket, it's $3,250. So you have the potential to make $1,750. And that puts you at that 40% level. And that's all inventory. Another popular place, if you want to start a little bit slower, is at the $500 level, and you save 25% on that order. So out of pocket, it's $375 plus your tax. And we actually are running a special this month for free shipping. So, but once you get to if you start at a lower level, you can work your way up through sponsoring. And as you sponsor other people, that increases your volume. And as your volume increases, obviously that increases your profit. So let's say that you're at 40% over here on the left, and you bring in somebody at 10%. The differential there is 30%. If you sponsor somebody at the 25% and you're at 40%, the differential is 15% that goes into your pocket immediately. And if you sponsor somebody at 35%, the difference is 5%. So that's your wholesale profit. And you can make money from day one for retailing and wholesaling the product. But once you're a master affiliate at that top profit level and you help other people get to that top profit level, the other 3 avenues of income open up. And this is how overrides work. This is, I literally am getting paid today off of work that I did 5 years ago, 10 years ago, and 28 years ago because of overrides. It's passive residual income. And Robert Kiyosaki always says, you know, that's the best way to get rich in America is to find something with passive residual income. But let's say this is you in the top box and you're a master affiliate, so you're buying product directly from the company at 40%. And let's say that you sponsor Susan. Maybe she's your next door neighbor. She would be your first level master affiliate. You're going to earn 8% of everything that moves through Susan and her group. Susan sponsors Jim. Maybe he's her cousin that lives out in California. He would be your second level master affiliate. The company's going to pay you 6% of everything that goes through Jim's group. And what is in each of these people's groups is the product that they've used for themselves, the product they sell to their customers, the product they sell to their distributors. Everyone in their group that's not a master affiliate. Wendy could be in Australia. All of our computers are integrated. She'd be your third level master affiliate. You're going to earn 4% of everything that moves through her group. Wendy sponsors Maria, and these are people you have no idea who they are, because Maria was Wendy's friend. She's your fourth level master affiliate. You're going to earn 3% of everything that goes through her group. And Maria sponsors Bill, who could be right back here in Atlanta, Georgia. He's your fifth level, and you're going to earn 2% of everything that goes through his group. Now, just to give you an idea, my best month in sales has been $34,000. So if you would have sponsored me, you would have made 8% of that $34,000. But the neat thing is that you're not limited to only sponsoring one person. You can go out and sponsor as many Susans as you want. And I know a lot of the people that are on the phone tonight that share their stories have sponsored many, many, many. I have 89 people just like Susan that I've sponsored on my front line, just to give you an idea. But let's say that you go out and you don't sponsor 89 or you don't sponsor 50, you don't even sponsor 10. Maybe we help you find 3 people, and each of those 3 people just does $2,000 per month. That's $6,000, and you're going to make that 8% on your first level. That's $480. So, you know, that's a car payment for a lot of people. But this is where it gets really exciting, because let's say that these 3 people do the same thing that you did, just found 3. Now you've got 9 people on your second level. If each of them are just doing $2,000, it's that $18,000 at 6%, $1,080. So if you add that together, you're looking at $1,560 a month, which is the house payment for a lot of people. And you can just see how this multiplies out. You have $40,000 on your third level. You're making a 6-figure year income on your fourth level, excuse me. And on your 5th level, if you add all that together, you're looking at $18,300 a month. Now, when I looked at that, I thought, if I keep selling my dresses at my dress shop, I'm never going to make this kind of money. And I was able to triple my income in my very first year, because I started earning a 6-figure year income in my 11th month with Reliv, which tripled the amount I'd ever made at my store. I love the fact that none of these are your employees. They all work for themselves. None of this product do you have to touch. It goes directly from the company to your master affiliate's front door. And the more money you're making, the more people's lives you're changing. The next way to earn income is cash bonuses and trips, and the company has an incredibly generous bonus and trip program. Right now, they're doing the top 3 master affiliates, $5,000 for first place, $3,000 for second, and $2,000 for third. And there's an incredible trip that we're in the middle of, and it's called the Beaches and Bucks promotion, and it's a free, all-expense-paid trip to Hawaii. And we just started this promotion, so it goes through the end of July. And while you're building your business, you can earn these beach points. You can accumulate cash, and for every customer, distributor, master affiliate that you get, you can earn beach points and earn a free trip to Hawaii. I know there's people just in 2 months that have already almost qualified for this trip. So get together with your Reliv distributor to find out the details. But if 500 people qualify for this trip, Reliv's taken 500 people. We've always had a limit as to how many people could go on these trips. It was always like the top 30, and now it's however many people get the 60 points that you need to get to Hawaii. So it's really, really exciting. The ambassador program happens when your overrides are $4,000 2 consecutive months. The company invites you into the ambassador program, and they pay you to go out and travel and do meetings and trainings. They do a lot of recognition. You get extra cash bonuses based on the profits of the company, and you're paid to help other people. So Reliv offers what people need and want most. You know, for me, I was looking for that personal freedom, that opportunity to come home and have that freedom and that flexibility and to be home and be a stay-at-home mom. But if you don't have enough money, you don't have anything. You know, I mean, financial security doesn't, I mean, if you don't have enough money to make your ends meet, it becomes everything. And it can create a lot of problems in your marriages, your relationships, whatever. And then optimal health. If you don't have your health, you have nothing. I mean, look at some of the most famous people in America lost their life because they didn't have good health. They had a lot of money, but they didn't have their health. And with Reliv, you can have personal freedom, financial security, and optimal health. So your next step is to get together with the person that told you about Reliv and decide what's best for you. If you're not on the products, get on the products. The products come with a 100% money-back guarantee as a customer as well. That's a good decision. Doing a quick start, coming in at that 25% level is a better decision because not only do you get to enjoy the benefits of the product, but you can go out and share them with your family or some neighbors or some friends. Or if you want to make the most amount of money for your efforts and really help the most amount of people, become a master affiliate. That's really the best decision. That will put you at 40% profit level and open up all 5 avenues of income. But any decision to get started with Reliv is a good decision. And whatever you decide to do, we want to welcome you to Reliv International. Good night, everybody.